kupata hiyo service when you need it. So we have discussed a lot of things, and as much as our mandate kama county government does not touch on their mandate, we also have a responsibility that we facilitate our people so that they can access that service. So they have their challenges. We also have our challenges as county governments. But with the little resources that we are receiving, and with the support of our members of parliament, I think we will bring those services closer to you by providing land and probably even constructing buildings so that they can have sittings in our 5 sub-counties. Otherwise, tuko na shukrani mingi sana for this day for all of us, and especially for our own Mheshimiwa Isaac RUTO. I think this is your homecoming. Baya tu hatukuchinja ng'ombe, but we will prepare. But tunataka kusema ya kwamba pongezi for having been given a chance by the president to serve us in this commission. And we still want to remind you, as much as you are serving all Kenyans, ukiona kitu mzuri lete nyumbani. Hawasikii. Waje ikuje nyumbani. So let me hand over to the head of delegation, who will make our remarks and probably introduce the members of this commission. Karibu, madam.
Asante. Good afternoon, members of the Fourth Estate and also members of Bomet County. We are happy to be here. We are a team from the Judicial Service Commission that is currently carrying out court visits across the Republic. And in these visits, we are making a point also to engage with the county government, because really the court visit is about improving access to justice and also just engaging with stakeholders to see where the challenges are, or if there's anything to celebrate, and how we can put our heads together to address the challenges that court users face in our country. We have also been engaged in a meeting with the county leadership, and I'm happy to report that the meeting has been very fruitful. We have discussed avenues of areas of collaboration to improve access to justice. I'm happy to report that the county has agreed to enable us get land. The county leadership as well as the members of parliament in the region have agreed to ensure that we are able to secure land and to put up courts in the sub-counties in this county that do not have courts. We are talking about Bomet East, we are talking about Chepalungu, and we are talking about Konoin. So discussions have reached a very high level, and I'm optimistic that we shall soon have courts in those sub-counties that I have just mentioned. We've also, in line with access to justice, discussed areas around AJS, that is Alternative Justice System, and court-annexed mediation, to have other avenues for accessing justice, because if we are to rely only on the formal system, we cannot make as much progress in terms of administration of justice. So the county has agreed to partner with us to ensure that we have elders. The beauty of it is that we have already structures in place in the county where we have council of elders who may just require a little training, and then they can take up the AJS. We've also discussed partnering in terms of campaigns against sexual and gender-based violence, and also alcohol and drug abuse. The county has promised to give us support as we go out there on outreach programs to try and address those challenges. I'm happy also to report that just from the engagement we've had this morning, the county has agreed to give us a facility or a building from where we can establish a small claims court. I think the beauty of the small claims court is that it deals with small claims that are worth about $1 million or less. But the cases are able to move faster. The processes in those courts are much, much simpler. So Mwananchi really doesn't require training in law to be able to prosecute their cases. It's very simple. We don't have much in terms of drafting of pleadings. We just have forms that you fill to explain your claim, and the magistrate is able to hear and conclude the matter in 60 days. We already have a magistrate in place who will be sworn on Monday, and will be sworn in as both a small magistrate and also a small claims adjudicator. So a lot will be happening in terms of access to justice in the county of Bomet, and the beauty of it is that after we've agreed to partner, really the best beneficiaries, the most beneficiaries will be the people of Bomet County. Thank you very much.
Asante sana. I know you want to hear the voice of Commissioner. Yeah, so
kimae keibun konekitit en yon imi anda kokile ne mauno nito kimae konekitit makimache ira safarit ichengoti haki nengung kimache itar en yon nekit kakemwa kora kele makimache koik lipanet neo sinyoru haki nengung kimae kotini nema lazima kokoichengate Kipngetich kotoker en yu ako kilisiekyi ma lazima imuche iwe nyendet ak isir tugukuk ak ile oyochege weroni ak Charles naune ak imwa ngalekuk konyokomwa akine chechi ak ketar choto komabek aroik oengu 60 days ketar ngalechoto kingen kele alak chechang en okwek oyochege anan obwote ole oyoche age yon meti ilelen yoche kouwon kiibenin age naune ilelen alen kiibenin age kamache ale kityo kichobe koik rahisi en inye isich haki nengung ngoliot age kemoche kora ochob ngalekab mbarenik matokany kotatun komekinge kele kibo ng'o mbaret chechang en okwek ko squattaekab number komeongen ole kibo ng'o mbaret in the beginning ako kiroalde so many times so kimache keyai succession koik rahisi ako en yu ko koakondo county konam kocheng korolen out support nebo ngalechoto kolipanwak okilisiek kole muche ot kotoretok okilisiek chebo county ko ak tugun cheu cho asikong'et osich haki neng'wong amun okwek chu mengech chechu ko matin koming'in mbaret ko ndetinye title deed isiche rabinik iyae biashara makibesen yan bakekesen namba aeng anan namba amutun buch matatolipan Mongo kasan pokerit Mongo lare bubule arete komwa kale hero aboya ngalechon lakini amache ibesen iyae biashara kana une ko ngalechon chekakimiten en raini en yu ak tuguk alak chechang chenomegei ak kotini akona ole kotini komo biik cheyachen chekimween maame biik chepyosa amaitenchi neo nebo kuroni en ng'atutik lakini mami yu kopanishan mi tuguk chekekuren alternative justice system kimache ot kora boishe akichek koik ichek kiamuani kesishek alak kemoche kechop chonito kobwa akoi ng'weny ngalek alak ko arbitration imuche ong'ololchine akosir akine madamini kole karokoshine kabilananito keimplementen kouno kamwa boisiek kouni koikenonito en ng'atutik kyik akine ana une simaigin tabusiek chechang ingele nait tureo komatokose Ingereza ne nanetkei kitin like you've heard from the governor. He has pledged to support the rolling out of access to justice all the way to all the sub-counties. Members of parliament have also committed themselves. In fact, I was just talking a few minutes ago to Mheshimiwa Toto, the women rep. She said she's in a committee meeting in Mombasa. Therefore, she could not be with us. And she knows her mandate, her duties to support also the girl child and the women na vijana. So she has said, niwapatie your message. Mheshimiwa Mandazi is held up in Nairobi. You are aware one of our own alishikwa na wakora wengine huko Ethiopia. So Mheshimiwa Mandazi has been following up that issue for the past of this week, and he was still held up this morning. Mheshimiwa Sigei has sent in his apologies. Mheshimiwa Kilel and Mheshimiwa Yegon. What? And the senator himself is here. Most of them were telling me they have briefed the senator, and indeed the senator came and gave us that brief. So you see, this is the county that we came and we found the entire leadership waiting for the JSC Kweli ama uongo?
Kweli.
Okay, that is clap for us. That is what I was saying. Otherwise, kung makitinye ngalek chechang kokibwone kityo chuto cheke raini. Echek kemine kasit nongai. Momwo kora chon okose tamwa. Yon kakituye en olin kemwaate choto. Ana une? Ako en nguni ongeyai kasit ak kikoi support biik chetinye mokomboik koyoiwech kasit. Kokochin gavana nafasi koyai kasit. Kokochin nafasi women rep kokon kasit. Kokochin senator, kokochin MPs ak MCS. Kaker MCS alak komi. Give them time to deliver on their mandate. That's what they promised. And I've been telling them, you deliver on what you promised, including what I promised, and what you think another one might promise. Otherwise, Nico JSC representing the public, which is yourself. That's why I'm talking your language. I'm representing the public. I was appointed by the president to represent the public. But when we are there, we're working for the whole country. Okot yon kamuten olak olini kotugul kou nonito anan ok komatotebena maswali chebo kocha ochunde chang kerwai bokeker koin
Teben agenge.
ketar koi
Miten mbarenyun nemiten kuchi. Ako kikengalan kila kilom akisipto kesit. Ako kongeten 2016 84 okena mugilioto mo naata kimekir kiate jeni
aya bas kiite siliba
awendi agelongo kisipto kesi
kaimwa nini manda ni walungale yeah.
You should give the case number.
Okay, mwa kesi number siko gas kamane siko koger akasa kit agenge kora in uamuzi nebo bichu ko makitinye akikoshine makichute amun biik chetitos koweri ak inoni ako chechok tuwa komaleini cham inoni ana chamni yoe kasinyin kou lengendo ana unokwe kikochini nafasi noto. Kwa hivyo sikochi werone netinye tabu ikochi madam alafu sikoker kole kalya mara komanyone chito nin kotin ana mara mewendi ana kongoi mising
Haya, kongoi makayam kemurmurat kou nono. Which I think Senator. Senator.
Thank you, Your Excellency. Thank you, Commissioners, and also the host, Lady Justice Korir. Thank you, Commissioner Isaac, the team from the County Assembly headed by the Speaker and the members of County Assembly present, members of the 4th Estate, and fellow residents of Bomet. Good afternoon. I will be very brief because the team from JSC are proceeding to another station. As you've been told, we have had a very important and fruitful session this morning, both from judiciary and extended here at the office of the county government, hosted by the governor. We have agreed in principle on the very many areas of collaboration that the judiciary can have support and partner with the county government. And as you have heard, we have agreed that we're going to push for creation of courts in the sub-counties that do not have Konoin, Chepalungu, and Bomet East. That is a very important takeaway from this meeting. And secondly, the creation of the Children's Court, which we've asked, not Children's Court, sorry, but the Small Claims Court, which the governor has committed that he will avail to the judiciary a facility in form of infrastructure, so that beginning next week or the week after, we will have somebody seated to deal with the small cases so that we access justice at the lowest level. And lastly, and more importantly, the structure that has stalled, the building of the judiciary, which is actually the next thing that we are going to do. There is already a commitment from the judiciary. Judicial Service Commission has done what it's supposed to do. They have explained to us the reason as to why it has stalled. But the good news is that in the next 2 months, we are going to have it advertised. There will be a contractor on site shortly thereafter, and we will have a new building or infrastructure for judiciary in the county government of Bomet that will host a greater number of judicial officers, which they have also committed to support us. Which ko ngalek che kakemwa ak che kakengalalen ko kakobunji biik chebo Bomet. Ye kinyoru kotini ni kinyon ketar keteche by ngot konyone in the next 2 months kalenje nyone contract advertising in 2 months asikonyo contractor ko je biik chenyon konyoru kelchin ko echek biikab Bomet. The creation chebo kotini chonigo ko nekititu kotini ko nekititu justice ko bosokse kora tabushek che kinyoru yon kichengchinigei kotini yon kitindoi kesisiek. Above all, kongoi missing Governor Isaac amun imi yu in 2 capacities. Kelai kirosit nebo mwenyeji nebo Bomet ak ilai kora nebo commissioner nebo Judicial Service Commission ako through you ko karan kemwaun kele ngotoldolit area amun imi ako kilepsigis ele rue teta kotoldol yoto. Otherwise, kongoi missing the county government, thank you. This is the way we are going to be working, and this is the only way we will support the people of Bomet to benefit from the agencies, all the way from the county government to the national government. Otherwise, asante sana commissioners, asanteni sana wananchi wa Bomet. God bless you, God bless everyone. Thank you.
Yeah. Just speaker, 1 minute. Yeah, on behalf of all the MCs.
Thank you very much. Your Excellency the Governor, Excellency Past Governor, commissioners who are here, President, Senator, and all of us. Good afternoon.
Good afternoon.
Yeah, I want to take this chance and really welcome the commissioners to this great county of Bomet. It's a county known for many, but today you are here for a very important function. We appreciate what you've done for us, what you're planning to do for us. Nasema asante. Uonga ga mwa spigisi ko soso. Kangeti neta kiwe kimi kongoi President Goro en kamut nekimut Excellency Isaac kobokotononji Alhaji Jesse. Keweji kongoi nonte. Nebo oeng kobwa bichu kabilani komokochobwech ngalek komie. Ongen okwek tugul ole justice delayed is justice what? Denied. Ngobwa kouni akechobwech kotini ko kakimwa kabilana. Akere kebendi sikenyoru kelchin nemie. Kamwa nebo kesisiek chemengech less than 1 million. Chechang en echek ndokere nguni ketinye kesisiek chechang mokimwa. Ako yon itinye kesit chito mookse tuguk alak, u chito nemi sipitali. Ana unokwe. Imin mbaret nekoboli en yu. Koboli ak chepyoset ak en yon mi inakuwa shida. So maendeleo inaenda chini. For our development of our community and our society, having a fairly or an efficient system itasaidia sana. So commissioners, asante sana kwa kufanya. This is the first time we've seen commissioners in this county. Na tukue na mmoja wetu hapa. Tumekuwa
no commissioners before.
There were no So to have the opportunity of having you around, nasema asante sana. On behalf of all the MCs of this county, nasema asante. I want to thank His Excellency the Governor, who's also pledged to give support to the judicial system in terms of infrastructure and any other possible way that can be of help to them. Tunasema asante. JC, now wapongeza, tunasema asante sana. It's a new way of doing things. We don't know. Were they going around before or they maybe it's a new system. Otherwise, asante sana. Kwa niaba ya MCS, timu wao Lebongoi, piga 40 state, asanteni sana. Thank you.
Na tumesema hakuna maswali, so asanteni sana. Thank you. Yeah.
Thank you.
So, you will allow me? Yeah, once you are done. Thank you so much.